is coming out in the near future. This new game is called Pax Day. Pax Day. So I want to jump into it, and it's Paxdei. I guess I said that right. If I said that wrong, forgive me. But yo, so look, it's I want to know about the game, right? So I'm going to do some research and look at it, and I'm gonna, you guys are gonna go with me on this little quick journey. So you're probably seeing some gameplay in the background, maybe the dev story about the game in the background, which means there's an actual video, obviously. So you can just search Pax Day, Paxdei, on YouTube, and that video should pop up. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. So, um, to just dive in, it says this game, right? It says it's a dark age of wonders, right? Okay, well, it says welcome to a vast social sandbox MMO inspired by the legends of the medieval era. So, first off, they're saying it's a social MMO, right? So, and sandbox means it should be a bunch of different things to do in the game, right? Like, a bunch of things. And it's for socializing, I guess, right? So it says social. They want you to be interacting with other people, obviously. It goes on to say, here, myths are real, ghosts exist, and magic is unquestioned in this immense open world playground. So they're saying it's an open world, right? Playground, hence sandbox. You choose the role you want to play. Immerse yourself along with thousands of other players as you explore the land. Build your home, forge your reputation, and craft your own stories. Now, this is kind of generic. We kind of hear these types of things with just about every other MMO, in this particular genre, right? Goes on to say a place to call home. You can travel the relative safety of the heartlands and find the perfect plot of land on which to build your home. So housing is always a great part, right? Most people want housing, but is housing done in the right way, right? That's a big thing when it comes to playing in MMOs. Like housing is a major part. And what else besides housing? But let's continue. Protected by the grace of the divine, your village is a safe harbor where your clan can grow and prosper. Everything in this world is produced by the players. Oh, everything. Now that is pretty interesting. I would only want to see how that plays out in gameplay. Goes on to say hands and skills, right? So, it's produced by the players. Your village needs clothes, walls, food, flowers, and prayers. Your clan needs weapons and armor. Others require tools, materials, or mysterious regents. It's easy to find your place and play your part in this breathing world. Now, that sounds to me like a hustling, bustling economy, that the game only can be as good as what's put into it. Now, that's interesting. I don't know. I want to see how they effectively apply that in game, but I don't know any games that do that. Now, you all know that I'm definitely looking at MMOs in a different way since playing that game I'm playing, right? You all know, you on this channel, y'all know I'm messing with that GTA and I'm messing with that Red Dead Redemption, right? So, this is interesting here as they talk about the world pretty much exists and operates based on the role that the players play in it, right? So, let's get that again. It says that, if your village needs clothes, if they need walls, if they need food, if they need flowers and prayers, right, that's up to you. Which you feedback, right? Your clan needs weapons and armor. Others might require tools, materials, or mysterious regents. But, this is what you have to do in the game. You have to be a person that provides, so you'll play your part in this game. So that is interesting. It sounds good because it's on paper. It sounds good, but how is it in practice, right? So, and I guess this is why you'll sign up for the beta so you can see how it is in practice. And so, if you want to sign up for the beta, it's you'll go to playpaxdei.com and play PlayPaxdei.com. And you can sign up for the alpha there. But let's continue. It says explore uncharted lands. Adventure awaits as you set foot into the wilderness. Here you'll battle evil beings, uncover mysteries of ancient and wondrous past, and square off against rival clans as you struggle for power, position, and resources. So first off, the first thing that comes to my mind is that's generic. First off, right, you'll go into the wilderness and you'll encounter evil beings. That's just generic MMO, especially in this genre. Um, Now, the other part is the PvP aspect, which is where you're going to come against other clans. Now, that can be interesting, right? So, it depends how they plan to put that into action, but it does sound interesting because what will happen when you cross paths with somebody on the opposite and opposing clan? You know what I'm saying? Like, interesting. You'll struggle for power, position, and resources. Interesting. I'd like to see how that plays out. A word of warning, it says, the further you journey from home, the stranger and more dangerous this world becomes. The glory bounty and secrets you bring back will enrich your entire clan. How much you challenge are you willing to accept? Excuse me, how much challenge are you willing to accept? That's for you to decide. So that's interesting there. Because you're bringing back secrets and stuff to your clan. How does that affect your clan? Are you bringing back uh, regents or recipes to create things that your whole clan can then use? Once you bring it back, it gets stored as something that the clan has, and all clan members have access to it. Again, this is written down. How does this look though when it's put into action? I'm just speculating now, but I'd like to see that in action. What do you mean? I'm bringing back secrets, and then so there's a benefit to my clan. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see that in action. So that's interesting as well. Everyone matters. Skinning a basilisk, deciding between war and peace, picking flowers. It all matters in a fully player-driven economy, and this is interesting. All play styles connect and complement each other. Join the community and share in the stories about to emerge. Right. So again, the players are what are driving the economy. So whatever it is that you like doing and you're doing in the game, you're obviously going to bring back to the town and to your clan. So that's going to change everybody's, I guess, gameplay based on what you're a part of, which town, which clan. Yeah, I'm speculating. I don't know this, but it's not like they're deeply elaborating. They're kind of giving us a broad idea. So again, how will this play out in game? All right, so what else do they have to say? They don't have much else to say. So, I don't know. It's it's kind of vague. It's really vague right now. I don't, I don't. It's vague. It's vague. It's like they have some ideas. They're giving us a vague, non-descriptive uh, bulletin, I guess, of what's going to be there, but not really, explaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I find this with a lot of MMOs. Like, it's up to the people to make the economy. So, what do you mean by that? Like, let's go into a little more detail. Are we going to run shops? And can we run shops, and then the stuff we bring back is sold from our shop? And if you want to be able to get what you need while you're in this town, somebody running a shop has to be farming these things. Because when you talk about a player driven economy, to me, let's get real. We've had this conversation before. I believe we started in on Elder Scrolls. Like, if you really want to give your players something to do, let them see a real economy. Like, so let's give an idea, right? Let's imagine that, they said you're skinning ballast, right? So let's just say somebody comes into the town and you're running a store, and then there's a mini game for you to run the store, which means you go out and you hunt. You know what I'm saying? So you go hunt and you skin these things, and that's all you do when you get on the game and play. And then you come back and refine the leather skin that you've skinned these animals, right? So let's say that you're playing that part, and then let's say You can also send employees that you AI employees that you have, like maybe you have one or two AI employees, and then you send them off, and they're skinning too, right? And or picking up other supplies or whatever the case they may be. Now, if I'm a person operating a store that deals in leather skins, and there's only one person dealing in it in the town, like they probably have multiple people dealing in it, right? But let's just say, um, because I do it this way. If you've ever played GTA online, when you're publicly online and you want to go to have some work done on your vehicle, when you go to a garage, you'll see a list. It might show three, four, or five different people running that garage, right? So you can select either one, and you'll join into their, whichever one you pick, you'll join into their version of the garage, and you'll get your service done there. And I believe they get, when you're making the I don't run a garage. I want to, but I don't run one now. But I would only believe at this point that they receive payment for the work that is done in their shop, because you selected their shop, and that's how they get paid. So let's just say we're talking about a economy that the players are running. So you're now running a store, and in this store you have to skin and refine, right? So based on how leveled and skilled you are, depends on how good your refining is and the different materials you carry. So let's say there's 10 different types of leathers, and you run a store and you produce 6 different types, and then there's somebody else that produces all 10 different types, and then vice versa. And then so that doesn't mean that they have them in their store. They could be sold out. So then somebody's coming into town, and they go to that store, and they might see a list of 4 or 5 different players that run that store, and they select the first one. They go into the store, and they might find what they're looking for. If they don't, they'll probably back out. And this is just an idea, right? Not what they're doing, but this is how I see game players and how it matters for a player-based economy. So, then they don't have it, so you back out and you go back in, you go to the second one. The second person happens to have 10 different particular leathers, and then you purchase from there. Now, it doesn't need to be something like, okay, we're creating the price. The game can create the price and keep track of that itself. All it is you're just going out and playing the mini game of collecting and keeping your store full of supplies for players that come in and out. And then therefore, whether you want to play the game or just farm the game and be a retail business in the game. You see what I'm saying? And then you can actually, and this is why I talk about a player-driven economy. Even when it comes down to housing, just imagine that you go from running this particular business to running a tavern, and then people are paying you the rental fee to get a room. So then you have AI that pay the fee, and then particular, like if someone wants to rest and store stuff, they pay a fee, and so then you would be, you see where I'm going with this? So for me, when we talk about a player-driven economy, these are the things that I'm looking for, that I find are the players running the economy. So anyways, that got long-winded. I just want to get everybody's eyes on this. It's called Paxdei. Paxdei, Paxdei. They do have a test coming up soon to be, I guess, notified if you sign up for the alpha. So anyways, you can go there, sign up for it, and again, that's playpaxdei.com. Sign up for the alpha and check it out. I'm gonna check it out if I get into it, and if I can get into the alpha. I've already signed up for it, and then I'll have more thoughts, obviously. But anyways, just want to put your eyes on it. Get in the comments, share your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think a full person player economy, would be awesome? What's your idea of a full player economy, not just AI? What's your thoughts and ideas on that? You share them in the comments. I would definitely love to see it, read it, and have a better understanding. So anyways, that's all I got for this one. I'll catch you all in the next episode.